So what's going on, Domination Crew? I'm Rico, one half of two dudes, and today we're going to be talking about how you are the sum of your inner circle. Alright, ladies and gents, if you guys are new to the channel, welcome. I'm Rico, I'm one half of two dudes. We generally talk about Amazon, e-commerce, entrepreneurial endeavors, all types of stuff in that space. So if you like that, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, click the little notification bell that's around here somewhere. I have no idea where it's at, but make sure you guys follow us. And we do tons of giveaways and just give out PlayStations and iPads and stuff. So if you like that type of stuff too, make sure you stick around. But today we're going to be talking about how you guys are the sum of your inner circle. Your closest friends. Not acquaintances, but your closest friends. And it's something that my mentors told me when I was younger, when I first got out the military, and I was doing all types of stupid stuff, just trying to sort through life and figure out what was going on as a like a really young parent, and not knowing what I was going to do. And some of the people I was hanging out with, they weren't going anywhere in life. They were kind of hanging out. Some of them was smoking the devil's lettuce, which I don't do. I don't condone it, but whatever. To each their own. They're out drinking, having a good time, hanging out with the ladies. Because we all love the ladies. I mean, not unless you're a female, it would be the gentleman. But yeah, man. So they were generally just not doing anything with their lives. They were kind of wasting time, and when you're hanging around people like that, their personalities rub off on you. Even though you would like to think that they don't, they actually do. So I just started, kind of not caring, and I just kind of lost my way. I was like, yeah, whatever, things will work themselves out. I'm just going to hang out, do what I do. Like, I always had aspirations to want to do more. But when you're hanging out with people that can't see your vision, it just kind of drags you down. And you're like, oh, whatever, they're doing just fine, so why not? And, my professor at the time was like, look, man, he's like, the people that you hang out with, those are the people that are going to affect your life the most. Those are the ones that are going to have you doing what they do. I'm like, really? He's like, yo, take a look. He's like, what are they doing? And what are you doing? And I was like, well, right now, I was like, I'm in college. I mean, they're not. But, we weren't really doing a whole lot of anything. Besides like racing our cars, going out to the race, street races every weekend, doing stupid stuff. So, I started changing my people, places, and things. I started hanging out with different people, more motivated people, which isn't how I ended up meeting Dan, but that's, later. I started doing things a little bit differently, started going to different places, kind of expanding, my horizons, and it paid off in a huge way, guys. Huge, huge way. Just the people that I was able to meet who were looking to do the same things that I was looking to do, finish college, get a good career going, try a lot of different entrepreneurial things, just get out there and just conquer the world pretty much. Like that was me. Like I wanted to conquer the world. Like I was never really wanting to be like a YouTuber. I still don't think I'm a YouTuber, and neither does Dan. We're just two dudes who sit in front of a camera and talk to you guys. I never wanted to be any of that, but some of my friends are, like Anthony Groper, big shout out to my man, out there growing Instagram accounts. You guys have probably seen him. People like that who are doing something more than themselves, like giving back to people, helping people. And that's where, my mindset started to shift, and I just became this different person, instead of just take, and not really providing any value. I started focusing on building my skill set, which is another thing that we talk about. I started building my skill set, learning all these different things in order to benefit different people. Like, yeah, ultimately it led to me making money doing these things, but I was able to help people in the process. I was able to help people get their motors dropped in. I was able to, tune people's cars who went to these big shops and spent $1,000 to get their car tuned, and the car still ran like trash. And they would come to me for a couple $100. Car would run like gold, and in turn they would go out and tell more people, and it brought me more business. But ultimately, I helped that person and kept their car from blowing up. Same thing with with my cousin, Big West. Shout out to you, man. Just I was able to help him in ways that I wasn't able to help him before when we were kids, and that is what really matters most. When you change that inner circle and you start finding people that are doing big things, it starts to affect you. So if you start hanging around people that are motivated, people that are, financially smart, that are savvy, who are, could be millionaires, could be billionaires. I don't know any billionaires. I know millionaires. I don't know any billionaires. But people that are doing the things that you want to do, that's who you should latch on to. Like, and it sucks. Like, straight up, it sucks. It sucks when you have to cut your friends off and, you're like, nah, man, I can't really hang out with you and stuff. And, they start talking bad about you. That's when you really see who your friends are. But the people that want to help you are going to give you that critical advice to help you get to the next level. Like, I separate people into two different categories. And this is just something that I do. And this is something that I heard from, Peter Voog, actually, real cool guy. But you have your maintenance friends and your growth friends. And for all you guys that don't know, like, I'm from a very, very small town in Mississippi. That's where I was born. That's where I came from. And through the course of my life, I ended up in the Northeast, and here I am. But you have your maintenance friends, and these are people that you've grown up with. You have an understanding with, kind of like a familial relationship with. And then you have your growth friends, the people that inspire you to do more, inspire you to do better. Those are the people that are in your inner circle. Those are the people that are going to help you get there. People like Dan, he's in my inner circle. He's one of my growth friends. My maintenance friends, they remind me of where I could be, remind me of where I came from. And not to say that they're bad people by any stretch of the imagination. It's just we have different things that we want to do. They're perfectly fine, being here. I'm not. Like, I don't want to be here. I want to be here. But I can't get here if I'm still stuck here. And that's where a lot of people are getting tripped up. It's cool to have fun. It's cool to have friends. It's cool to, to just kind of kick it or whatever. But on the same token, if your friends are here and you have aspirations to be here, you can be here, then you can't be hanging out with these guys all the time down here, because they're not going to help you get here. You need to find people that are either going up to here or are already here. And once you find those people, those are the people that you latch on, that you learn from, because those are the people that are going to provide the most value in your life. Because if you want to be a millionaire, as a lot of you people do, who are watching the channel, you got to start hanging out with people that either A, want to be millionaires, or B, are already millionaires. You can't really just network with people who are hundredaires. I think that's correct. We'll just call them dollar millionaires for now. You can't hang out with dollar millionaires all the time, So that's just something that you guys need to be mindful of, man. Like, your inner circle is going to be the most influential component on your life outside of, like, your family. And, Gary Vee always says, like, just forget, like, screw those people. It doesn't matter. Do what you want to do, and blah, 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 and everything will work out. And it worked out for him. He's rich. My man's rich. He's great. He's an awesome motivator. But that doesn't work for a lot of other people. You can't just be like, oh, forget my family, forget my friends and all this stuff. Because that's not the way humanity is set up. It's just not. We desire relationships. And just because, your maintenance friends aren't, where you want to be, doesn't mean you just cut them off entirely. Now, you're not going to be hanging out with them smoking the devil's lettuce and getting drunk and turning up every weekend. But if you see them in the street, you guys can, hang out, do whatever. Yo, man, let's come over to the house. We're going to kick it, play some Madden, some free time, whatever. You don't have to write them off entirely. It's just unwise. It just makes you seem bougie, like you're just way too good for people. And that's stupid. You don't want to be that guy. Or that girl, for that matter. So just keep your inner circle filled with influential people who are going to help you get to the next level, who are going to help you get to where you want to be. Because the people that are not going anywhere are only going to drag you down and keep you where they're at. It's true. Like, I've experienced it. It's a terrible thing. It's a terrible thing to know that you have a ton of potential and you're wasting it. And it's just, and before my sister passed away, I have a buttload of siblings. You guys might meet some of them, but, before my sister passed away, when I was younger, she used to get on my case, because, I was just like any other kid, teenage boy, whatever. I was stupid, man. I was hanging out with girls and driving cars all fast and stuff. And she used to sit me down and be like, look, you're wasting your intelligence. You should be doing something that's going to benefit, potentially all of humanity. And I'm like, yeah, whatever, man. like girls. I like girls. And I didn't understand it until later on in life when I grew up and I had kids and, I had, my responsibility set. And I'm like, she's right. I shouldn't be wasting my talent and my intelligence on trivial things. Like, I should be doing things that benefit people. Like, I should be helping people. And, that's kind of what we do with you guys. We help you guys sell on Amazon. We help you build, we're trying to help you guys build generational wealth, hopefully. And, that's something that I think a lot of people should be doing. You shouldn't be focused on just making money, because ultimately you're going to make money. And the people that you hang out with, your inner circle, the people that are moving and shaking, they're going to help you make money too. But those people are probably going to be really good people, and they're also going to be helping, the other people around them. Their immediate surroundings, their neighborhoods, their churches if you guys go to church or whatever. Things like that. And that's what you want. And that's something that I had to learn the hard way. And now that I understand it, there's a lot that you have to do as someone of influence, of someone who's intelligent, someone who's made it, someone who's making it. You have to be able to give back, but you need those people in your life that are going to help you get to that point. It's very difficult to do it all alone. It's very, very rare to find someone who has done it all by themselves. Bill Gates didn't build Microsoft by himself. Steve Jobs didn't build Apple by himself. There's a team of people that help these guys get to where they're at. So remember that. Alright? Next time you guys are sitting down in the dumps and you're like, man, I'm just going to sit here and eat nachos and play Madden all day. If you're hanging out with your homeboys, like, think about what they're doing with their lives. If they're sitting around eating nachos and playing Madden all day, you probably don't want to be hanging out with them, because you're not going to become a millionaire doing that. And they're not going to share your goals. They're not going to share your dreams. Matter of fact, they'll probably laugh at them and be like, yeah, whatever, you're not going to be a millionaire. You don't need that kind of negativity in your life. Ain't nobody got time for that. So, that being said, guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, reach out to us. We love interacting with you guys, love interacting, man. If you see us in the Facebook group, we're always chatting with you guys, man. Just like, you're part of the fam, and you're part of the crew. And we like just talking to you guys, man. We're not, some untouchable Lamborghini guru, man. We're right here. We just, just kick it. Just like this, just kick it. We're probably going to be doing some type of meet and greet, actually, if you guys are in the Northeast. So we're thinking of doing Donuts and Domination. Yeah, you like that name, don't you? I know I do, at least. But, yeah, man, so catch you guys on the flip side. Be safe. Just try not to get yourselves in trouble. Make sure you have good friends that are going to watch your back, protect you, do whatever you need to do. So, catch you guys later. Peace.